How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. This video, blunt talk. You can read into that any way you'd like. Today I am going to talk about the numbers of Californians moving to Texas. So I spent 9 months in Texas. I watched a good amount of Californians move in. I'm a Californian. I have spent a good amount of time looking for alternative existence in the United States. I mean, if you're truly Californian and you love the beach, I mean, that's the main thing. I mean, you can be at the ocean in most cases, unless you live like, of course, extreme inland. But even like, okay, say you're coming from the desert, you can still be at the ocean, I believe, in about 2.5 hours. That is reasonably attractive. The weather in San Diego is like no other place on earth. That is for sure. Those are the only two things in California that are worth anything. The traffic is crazy. Actually, I make a point to come in to California late at night just so I don't have to fight insane traffic. When I lived in Vegas, I drove across California, in most cases, leaving at like 9 at night. So that way I cross at like 2 in the morning. Otherwise, you could literally sit in traffic on the 15 in like 3 places. One, coming in to Rancho Cucamonga, of course, right there off the 215 and the 15 down that mountain. That's 1. 2, the Riverside traffic. 3, Temecula. 4, San Diego. That is a handful. That is a handful. And the people that moved to Nevada, honestly, I feel like moved back a lot. I lived in Nevada a lot. Californians that moved to Nevada oftentimes would leave in 90 days. That is no joke. Gamble or not, it's a very undesirable place. And I have been to a lot of places in Texas. Austin probably is, of course, the vogue place for people to move to, but really, outside of maybe Austin and El Paso's reasonably good. 1, it's not dreadful heat. That's the first thing that I feel like, if you're going to endure heat like that, move on to Florida. Just move on to Florida. You're way better off. You get beach over there. You get to deal with the heat, you get beach, and it's right behind California in prices. So you might as well move to Florida if you're going anywhere. Colorado, also, if you're more of a ski bum, Colorado could be nice, but overplayed, overpriced. It's outrageous. And fighting the traffic up there, which is probably in most cases in the wheelhouse of a Californian. They're like, oh, traffic's everywhere. My buddy told me, if he goes, oh man, if I make millions and billions, I'm moving to Santa Monica. I was like, all right. So you want to just live in a place where if you got to go anywhere, you better just an hour. Even the grocery store. It is beyond, crazy. I mean, that's really what drove me out of California. And of course, the prices. I don't know why people suffer to live there. Of course, I feel like they get, adapted to the costs and stuff like that. It's a lot of money to put out every month. That's a huge nut. All my friends live in California. From this pandemic, one of the most notable situations is my buddy. So I don't want to really say his name on the video or whatever, but he's literally has got, wonderful kids, wife, the whole 9 yards, lives in California. We used to go golfing, okay? We used to go golfing regularly, and down this golf course in Newport Beach. He's not a huge baller, but he, makes good money. And we were talking probably a month ago, and he had told me he's down right around 180,000, and I'm just like, oh, that is the get well ticket to his home forbearance loan, his cars, kids, the whole 9 yards. He's down loads and loads of money. Don't know what to do. Don't know where to move. And what do you do when it becomes that? And I know it's that for a lot of people in California. It's insano money, and it's insano headache. It's parking. The charge for parking is mind-blowing. I just don't get it why people continue to live there. And definitely, this is all separate from the political angle. I don't care much about the political angle of California. I think that's again backs my claims of Democrats that decide they're going to come to Texas to turn it blue. The Democratic programs are not bad in California, so that is also very attractive. And the programs in Texas are bad. A good example is, of course, Texas banning abortion. Of course they don't like it, the Californians that moved there. And, why would you move to a place that has mostly these values? Cheap in Texas, that's easy to talk. Cheap is easy to talk anybody into. My buddy asked me, how much can I get a house out there? Maybe $1,500. Oh, $1,500. My buddy goes, I could live in El Paso. I'll just give him 6 months worth of rent to give myself some breathing room. 1 month of his rent is probably very close. Not quite 6 months, but it's 5 months. 1 month in California. And of course, he has not made money. He said pretty close to 2 years. Again, I don't want to say his name. I'm not, he doesn't watch my videos anyway either. Definitely sure of that. And, I feel like people pay an incredible cost to live in California. I have lots and lots of friends there. And, just an interesting thought from the time I spent in El Paso, Texas. Have a wonderful Thursday night.